get this game started. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team...
Into the secondary on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He leaves it with his back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The Noles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Seminoles are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. The give on the option. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's on target and complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Price. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Seminoles look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Handoff to the single running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Yeah, and a great job on the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line. They keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, no!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Noles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bringing the heat. Takes the easy completion. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Making side adjustments here. Out of the backfield, he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminole.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Got out of trouble and throws. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a...
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Looking to throw at Selvia. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll